Hey guys, EchoX Malcolm 97 here today, and you're listening to episode 3 of the Echoes of Rex podcast. Today I will be ranking songs from the different soundtracks of the Jurassic World franchise. So today we will be ranking the soundtracks of Jurassic Park through Jurassic World Rebirth. This will include pieces by John Williams, Don Davis, Michael Giacchino, and Alexandre Desplat. So now let's get into the ranking. Starting off at number 30, we have the track The Neo-Jurassic Age by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom soundtrack. I'm pretty sure this piece is towards the end of the film and is used during the part of Malcolm's monologue. It's meant to symbolize genetic power being released into the world. It also has some very good sounds around this minute and a half mark. And the end of the piece has a strong finale. I think this piece represents Fallen Kingdom more than anything else on the soundtrack. Next up at number 29, we have Sailing Away by Alexandre Desplat from the Jurassic World Rebirth soundtrack. The track starts off peacefully, but almost sorrowful. It gradually cascades into a piano version of the Jurassic Park theme. It switches from normal to a higher pitch. Then it goes full Jurassic Park theme at the end of the piece, similar to A Tree for My Bed from the Jurassic Park soundtrack. Then at number 28, we have the track Double Cross to Bear by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom soundtrack. It starts off kind of eerie with some string instruments, but then goes peaceful. Then around 50 seconds you get surprised and it seems to go into a really dark, tense theme. Nice track, catches you off guard. Now at number 27, we've got At Jurassic World's End Credits / Suite by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom soundtrack. The first minute and 5 seconds is the Jurassic Park theme, but then it shifts into some of Giacchino's music from the first film. It then implements multiple other aspects from other songs on the soundtrack. It's a little lengthy of a piece, but pretty solid. At 26, we have the track March of the Wheatley Cavalcade by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom soundtrack. Not too much to say about this one. It's a nice little theme filled with action which was used for scenes taking place on Isla Nublar. It also has a small majestic sounding part towards the end. Then at number 25, we have Sweet Sweet Dino Revenge by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World Dominion soundtrack. There are many good transitions throughout this piece. I mostly consider it to be a suite to Lewis Dodgson or all the dinosaurs living in the Biosyn Sanctuary. Nice suite for Dominion. For number 24, we have the track Boat Chase by Alexandre Desplat from the Jurassic World Rebirth soundtrack. It was great for the scene it had in the movie. It really gets your adrenaline going, keeps you on edge during the scene. Also, it really seems like a theme for the Mosasaurus. At 23, we have Pteranodon Habitat by Don Davis from the Jurassic Park 3 soundtrack. This piece is great. It has a mysterious sound to it and is mildly eerie. It almost has a lighter tone of curiousness at certain spots. It was perfect for use in the engine birdcage scene. Good work by Don Davis. Then, at number 22, we have Raiders of the Lost Isla Nublar by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom soundtrack. This could be grouped in the same category as March of the Wheatley Cavalcade. It's basically just used for some of the action with Ken Wheatley's team. Number 21 is going to be River Reminiscence by Don Davis, which was a short, unused track from the Jurassic Park 3 soundtrack. It has mostly a slower-paced, lighter version of The Hat Returns and then a bit of the Jurassic Park theme. Simple, but enjoyable. For number 20, we have A Dinosaur in the Ranching Business by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World Dominion soundtrack. This one kind of sounds like it's from a spy movie. It was used for when Claire and Zia broke into a farm. Nice piece, dramatic when it needs to be. Number 19 is Dennis Steals the Embryo by John Williams from the Jurassic Park soundtrack. This one feels like you're sneaking around, but also feels like the most tropical out of any songs in the soundtrack. Also, I like the flute part around the minute and 45 seconds mark. This piece is another example of great composing by John Williams. At 18, we have Pavane for a Dead Apatosaurus by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World soundtrack. It starts out sad, as sympathy for the field of slain apatosaurs. Then it has some emotional piano in the middle. Then at the end, it kind of feels like a march, and gives us some InGen/Vic Hoskins vibes. At number 17 is the Falling Car and T-Rex Chase by John Williams that you can find on the Jurassic Park John Williams Collection soundtrack. It starts out really fast-paced. Then the music gives those vibes that a T-Rex is coming. It sounds so anxious. Also, Williams makes good use of strings and bells in this piece. It's always one of my favorites from the original film. Next, we have number 16, which is Finale and Jurassic Park Theme by John Williams from the soundtrack for The Lost World Jurassic Park. I get goosebumps every time I hear the beginning of this song start. It has a lot of good musical elements you hear throughout The Lost World and then goes into a Jurassic Park theme. It's basically just The Lost World for a minute and then the Jurassic Park theme recycled again, but it is still good. For 15, we have the Jurassic World Suite by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World soundtrack. Not much to say about this one. It just takes you through everything you'll hear in the film. I really like it though. 14 will be the Stegosaurus by John Williams from the Lost World Jurassic Park soundtrack. It is mostly a calm piece. It is meant to display the beautiful nature of the Stegosaurus's behavior. It also reminds me of Sarah Harding a bit. Really good piece. Turns tense at the end. It has those jungle drums that I love that are in most of the pieces on that soundtrack too. At number 13, we have Cooper's Last Stand by Don Davis from the Jurassic Park 3 soundtrack. This track gives off major Spinosaurus vibes. That's one reason I love it so much. Also, Don Davis just did magnificent work on JP3. The whole piece gives off like danger signs. It seems so quick. For 12, we have This Title Makes Me Jurassic by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom soundtrack. It's a nice little intro at the beginning of the film. It definitely gives off a good representation of the rest of the film's tone. Next, at number 11, we have Owing You Nothing by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World soundtrack. It's a shorter piece. It captures the character of Owen perfectly, and it feels like it highlights his sometimes playful interactions with Claire. 10 is Nash Calling by Don Davis from the Jurassic Park 3 soundtrack. Nash Calling instantly makes me think of the Isla Sorna ecosystem when I hear it. It also has, sounds to me that almost seem like the desire to discover something on the island. The instruments sound like they are telling a story about the past. Then it has those triumphant sounds at the end, like when Eric and Dr. Grant reunite with Billy and the Kirbys. Then at number 9, we have Bone Man Ben by Don Davis from the Jurassic Park 3 soundtrack. I think this is the best song by Don Davis aside from The Hat Returns. This piece feels so unique. I just love how it sounds. It is very creative. Even when it ends, I wish there was even more, even though it's already 7 minutes long. 8 is Chasing the Dragons by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World soundtrack. It has a very nice, quick pace, and at times it almost sounds like a race. Every time I hear it, I get taken back to the scene when Owen and the raptors are running through the jungle. Also, part of the way through, it goes into a darker theme reminiscent of the Indominus Rex. This was one of the first pieces I found that I enjoyed from the Jurassic World soundtrack. Next up at number 7, we have Gyrosphere of Influence by Michael Giacchino from the Jurassic World soundtrack. This piece is basically the theme for that film. It is a song that really captures the energy of Jurassic World as a fully operational theme park. It also is energetic. It has a sense of enthusiasm and discovery. It describes all the wonders you can witness throughout the park. Great piece of music, one of the best from the Jurassic World trilogy. Next up at 6, we have A Tree for My Bed by John Williams from the Jurassic Park soundtrack. This piece is something I mentioned earlier in this episode. It is a very peaceful version of the Jurassic Park theme. This piece is very relaxing. It also kind of seems to represent the nature of Jurassic Park, the more peaceful herbivores and beauty of Isla Nublar. We hear this track when Dr. Grant is up in the tree with Lex and Tim. This is a really well-written song, but I don't think it is top 5 material, so that's why it sits at number 6. Now we have made it to the top 5. These will be what I think the 5 best and most creative sounding pieces are. At number 5, we have The Hat Returns / End Credits by Don Davis from the Jurassic Park 3 soundtrack. Now, I do like Jurassic Park's end credits, but that has nothing to do with this ranking. The reason this is ranked at 5 is because of the portion of the song focusing on The Hat Returns. This piece makes the perfect theme for Alan Grant, specifically JP3 and on. This song doesn't quite make me think of how Grant was in the first Jurassic Park film, but that's why it's so good. It's completely unique to Jurassic Park 3. Also, it has a tone that reminds me of If a Memory Returns. I think the song is a bit about Alan Grant rediscovering himself. Then at number 4 is Jurassic Park Gate by John Williams from the Jurassic Park soundtrack. My first thought on this piece is it sounds more like something you would hear in The Lost World. It's got that deep jungle sound to it. It's also one of the rare, interesting pieces on the soundtrack. And the way it mixes in a small amount of the Jurassic Park theme, just for a second, it is a really good song. I love the vibes it has. For 3, we have The Lost World by John Williams from the soundtrack of The Lost World Jurassic Park. This song is filled with energy. It's a great main theme for the film. You have a sense of adventure when hearing this one. It was perfect for the scene where the Indian hunters rounded up all the dinosaurs on Isla Sorna. I like how at times you can kind of hear tambourine. Good instrument choice. It also gets a good tropical sound to it. Number 2 is Journey to the Island by John Williams from the Jurassic Park soundtrack. I don't need to say a whole lot about this one. It's basically a suite. Then for number 1, we have Malcolm's Journey by John Williams from the Lost World Jurassic Park soundtrack. I think this is the greatest song from any of the soundtracks. Some of you guys are probably crying that the Jurassic Park theme didn't get number 1. I enjoy this song for more and think it is one of the more beautiful pieces from the franchise. It serves as a piece for Malcolm, but can also represent the harmony of the dinosaurs on Isla Sorna. Well, that's it for episode 3 of the Echoes of Rex podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed my ranking of the soundtracks. Thanks for listening. Echo Rex Malcolm 97, out.